Well, how quickly things move in political season. Exit polls are already history. The poll of polls have been done, and frankly, there's nothing dramatic in the numbers anymore. The real story that is developing is the story of how political parties are beginning to either keep their options open after a bitter election season or at least try and gravitate towards the BJP. We've had a fairly straightforward conversation so far in which Subramaniam Swamy on this Newshour special debate has said that in return for economic sops, regional parties might gravitate towards the BJP because a friendly arrangement always works. We've seen a justification of that indirectly from Jay Panda. The numbers are out there right now. Is a super NDA possible? Yes, if the Jayalalithaa comes in with the poll of polls number, you get a number of 319. Which government wouldn't want to work with a number like 319 in the Lok Sabha? That's guaranteed governance the way they want to do it. If BJD comes in, not bad. With the poll of polls numbers, gives you solid stability. And from Odisha comes the biggest offer. We have been neglected for a long time. That's been the standard message that's come out from Naveen Patnaik. Jay Panda says, why not? What's wrong with that? If both come together, terrific for the BJP. They form a government formation, 27 plus 12 plus 292, and that's 331 on the table. Who would not want to have a UPA with 331? That's the developing story this evening. Is a super NDA possible is the question that I ask. My next question, and I like to go across to our panelists once again who are outside, is to Subramaniam Swamy. Subramaniam Swamy, let's talk straight today. Do you think Mamata Banerjee got carried away with talk of a federal front? What would you say to Derek O'Brien, who's nursed the idea and argued vociferously for the idea of a federal front for the last 3 or 4 months on behalf of his leader, Mamata Banerjee?
Well, I think many of us in the BJP understood her rhetoric as necessary for consolidating her vote base. She didn't want even a whiff of an idea floating that she has a soft corner for the BJP. And at the moment any such suggestion came, she used hyperbolic terms. So now the election will be over day after tomorrow. I think we can go back to nitty-gritty of politics and making deals.
So you're saying it was all a put-on. It was a put-on by Mamata Banerjee, who didn't want people to suspect she had a soft corner for the BJP, and hence she pitched herself in the way that she did in Bengal, and that she will now be open for a deal with you, if required.
Well, put on is a bit of a harsh word. It's typically Arnab Goswami type phraseology. I would say that it is a smart strategy on her part.
Smart strategy. Smart strategy, Derek O'Brien. Why are you quiet?
No, you ask me a question, I'll answer. You don't want to. If I'm quiet, you get upset.
Usually, you don't wait unless you want to. Wait.
Listen to me. Listen. Listen to me. See, we have been in government in Bengal for 3 years. 1. We have taken our message of development out in this 16th Lok Sabha elections. Our first goal, we believe we have communicated this development message. No excuses. And we believe that we are going to get a number even more than what your super exit poll is predicting now. But we'll wait till the 16th. So our first real test is to see in Bengal how has our work been rated, because it's a 3 years of work. If we get an overwhelming number of seats in Bengal, so we're going to feel great that we have done great work in Bengal for 3 years. This is the first part. Now, by a good number of seats means last time we got 19
You've just
seats
been called a party that has deceived the people of Bengal by Subramaniam Swamy by putting on an act. And you're giving me this long and devious reply because you appear to be in no position, Derek O'Brien, to simply say to Subramaniam Swamy, come what may, despite whatever situation, we will not have any arrangement outside, inside, direct, indirect, voluntary, involuntary with the BJP. You can simply say that today. What hope are you nursing Derek O'Brien.
Oh, Arno, let me finish. So that is the first part. That is the first part of my argument. As to get a referendum on the development work we've done and get a large number of seats, you interrupted my flow. We got 19 seats in Bengal in alliance with the Congress. The Congress got 6
You're
or 7.
sounding confused, says Aarti Jaira.
Target in Bengal.
You're circling.
I'm not. Please understand. Listen to me. You asked me a question about BJP. There is no way we can join the NDA alliance. How much more clear can I be?
I don't think you are being clear at all. I don't think you're being clear at all. Jay Panda is being clear when he says that the people of Odisha have been neglected.
What is your question?
Mike, simple question. Subramaniam Swamy says that you were lying to the people of Bengal when you put up an act to try and hide your soft corner for the BJP.
Listen,
so that's a question he's put. You've not even responded to it.
Understand or no?
No, one second. I want to throw it to the panel. Nirja Chaudhary has something to say to you. Nirja Chaudhary, please. Yes.
No. You listen to me. Yes.
No. You are not being clear today. Nirja Chaudhary.
Derek O'Brien, you've said very clearly the TMC will not join the NDA. But could you conceive of some kind of a relationship which could be issue-based support in return for an economic package for Bengal?
Good. I'll answer your question directly. The Finance Commission has recommended 3 states as debt-stressed states: Bengal, Kerala, Punjab. 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute, Nirja. Let me finish. Let me finish.
The question.
Here's a simple answer.
Should be simple.
Please. Navika, here's the answer. Will you guys sitting in Delhi or Bombay listen to the answers? You all don't want to listen.
We've been waiting.
There is no ND. Please listen. No. Listen. No. Enough. Now, you guys listen now. You listen. You please listen. You please. You listen. Listen or not listen. Please listen. Please listen. Please listen.
Taxing.
Please listen.
Because Derek O'Brien does not want to be out of the Super NDA.
That's right.
He doesn't want to be the only regional party that is no role.
This is not. What is? Listen to me. Please.
How many parties? Let's go back to the interview.
No, don't do this on Obi.
Modi, where he spoke at length.
Don't do this, yaar.
Let's hear what he's saying.
You have to give it.
Okay, 1 minute. He wants to reply. Let's give him a chance.
This is not on. Listen to me. I have told you Trinamool Congress will not go to the NDA. Have I told you this? Yes or no? What is this trashy hashtag you come up with, Super NDA?
Was about an arrangement.
No deals with. There is no arrangements. What are you talking about? What do you mean by arrangement? We don't do deals. Subramaniam Swamy does deals. We don't do deals.
Subramaniam Swamy?
We don't do deals. He uses those words, deals.
I'll tell you one deal that we are ready to do with them. Supposing she has a problem with the communists, our natural instinct is to support her, because we don't like the communists either. And we are great admirers of Mamata Banerjee for the way she fought the communists. So she wants help on that, we'll give it. If she wants a package in order to meet the communists at some areas where they have developed a good base, well, we'll support that. And I think that it will have an effect on her. And when we need her, we may not need her at all, but as part of the concentric circles, she will be of assistance to us. We know her. She has been part of the NDA. She's a very, very good person. So she has fought the communists, and she has to use certain rhetoric and certain.
This is not like the last. This sounds very different from the last rally of Narendra Modi in Bengal, when he called her all sorts of names.
So did she. And she called him a donkey.
Well, of course.
And he called her paintings rubbish.
Narendra Modi didn't call any such names. Names we were called. We don't mind.
Dr. Swamy is striking a very sonorous
Swamy, he had sold a painting for.
Butcher of Gujarat and all.
1 second.
None of the stuff. Modi never used such terms against her.
Dr. Swamy.
Please, let's get that right.
We didn't call her butcher.
Derek O'Brien called Modi butcher of Gujarat.
Yeah, Derek called Modi butcher of Gujarat. Then she said he's a donkey, he's a monkey, he's all animals.
Derek O'Brien is not using such words tonight.
He's not using
and
such words.
And he said you would tie him up in a rope and take him. All that we enjoyed.
So what was that? An act that you put up for the people of Bengal?
please understand what is the view.
We had very clearly
you're not listening.
a constituency.
There are 6 guys rattling in the studio.
And paying rich dividends. We are going to win a number of seats, maybe 5 seats in Bengal, standing alone. And Mamata Banerjee benefited also from that, and she has cornered the communists, and we appreciate that.
Full act.
If BJP wins 5 seats, if BJP wins 5 seats, if BJP, Mr. Swami, you win 5 seats in Bengal, you name your gift, I will give you that supply. You want Rasagullas for life, I will give you 100 Rasagullas every day if you win 5. Start with one in Bengal. Start with one.
You have been wrong so often on your show. You are wrong about
what's your number?
The painting issue.
What's your number for BJP?
The army general issue.
What's your wrong?
You are wrong, and every day you're wrong on something or the other. So if your Rasagullas have no value,
you are always right.
Mamata Banerjee.
You are always right. You are always right, Mr. Swami.
Mr. Panda, let me get him in. You see Mr. Panda. Mr. Panda, on your side, I find a fairly straightforward pragmatism. This is what we need, and if we get it from the center, regardless of who is in the center, we are ready to do a deal with them. That seems to be the language that you're speaking. You're not coy.
No, with one caveat. With one caveat. Or not, your interpretation of my words actually goes beyond what I actually said. I want to clarify, there is no offer from our side. There are no discussions going on. This is not being contemplated today, but 2 of my colleagues, I acknowledge, have raised the issue. One MP and one MLA.
As of now.
Yes, but let me just say, you know, one MP and one MLA do not make up the policy of the party. It needs to be discussed before any further steps
No, sure they wouldn't. But one minute. Sure they wouldn't. But if there was one MLA and one MP saying so unimportant, then early in the morning, 2 days before the results, a gentleman called Jay Panda, who is known to defend the BJD's interests in New Delhi, would not call the camera and repeat and endorse what the person say and leave the issue entirely open. Meghnad Desai is also saying something to you, Jay Panda. Meghnad Desai.
For me, the most attractive thing about the deal is Jay Panda would be a minister. I'm dying for him to be a minister in the central government.
Okay.
He would be a very good one.
Okay, wrapping up. I have 30 seconds actually. Just 30 seconds at this stage.
When did you ever see a leader of a party starting a conversation for a tie-up? It always begins like this, that there is a demand from within the party, and that's what gives you the platform to actually take the conversation forward.
Yeah, you know, there was a time when VP Singh and IK Gujral said we never want to be Prime Minister. Today there is a time when political parties say we don't want to be part of a central government, but the negotiations have begun. You know, begun nevertheless. I need to quickly
One quick last point.
Yes.
See, Mr. Modi is not wanting to be Prime Minister for only 5 years. He is looking at a far bigger game. He is going to take all states in. He is going to make all these offers.
Let's see what happens.
Support from outside.
Let's see what happens. The story is developing fast. Derek O'Brien, thank you. Subramaniam Swami, thank you. Jay Panda, thank you. All I'd say is the situation is really developing and moving very fast. I'm back in a couple of minutes on the Newshour Super Prime Time.